Fair Packaging and Labeling Act. Update the Fair Packaging and Labeling Act. Right now, 2-liter soda pop bottles are illegal in the United States.
Okay.
It has to be 67.6 ounces. You don't need to do that.
Okay. I didn't even know about that.
Just make 2-liter only legal.
Okay.
That's all I ask.
Thanks.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Hey! Not going to release in the past. Thank you all for coming out. Really good to meet you. Hi. How are you? Hi. Nice to meet you. Thanks for welcoming us. Yeah, really appreciate you. Hi. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Hey. Hello. How are you? Good. Hey, everybody. Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. Hey. Nice to meet you. All right. Well, hi. How are you? I'm very well. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. I'm happy to see you as well. Absolutely. Tell me your name, Pat.
I do have to.
That's right.
I have to shake your hand. I got to tell you, before Obama was elected, I shook his hand and look what happened.
Oh, yeah, that's good luck.
You're in.
Right there. Thank you. Nina, we'll be right back. Yes, sir.
I'm a healthcare victim and advocate.
Get that on.
This is what you guys say. That we don't like prescription drug problems and healthcare problems. I was exactly what was never wanted to help somebody to see something work.
Tell me your name. Easy?
Easy going.
Okay, I like that. All right. Nice to meet you.
You can Google my name, you'll see stories and videos about me. I travel the country, I've been to 48 states to talk to people about healthcare. People are scared, okay?
Yes, sir. You're right.
There are people like me that are on Medicare. You can't afford to go to the store. You can't afford to go sometimes. I support you, and I love you. And we need someone to kick Trump's ass.
Yes, sir. Yes. Very, very important.
I would do this keep fine with this. But my fingers are too crooked. I look like a fucking Republican doing that.
All right, we gotta go down the note really quick.
Yes. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
See ya. Welcome to Dubuque.
Beto, thank you for having us. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Good to see everyone. We're going to be speaking upstairs, and I know that the audio is going to be carried downstairs, and maybe the video too. Okay, awesome. But I did want to have the chance before we started to be able to see everybody eyeball to eyeball and be able to thank you in person for welcoming us to Dubuque for the role that you play in selecting the next nominee. I can tell, though it's just my third day here, that you take it very, very seriously. And as your fellow American, I am grateful for that. I'm going to be answering questions upstairs after I have the chance to introduce myself. If there's a way to run up some questions from downstairs, okay, I think that would be fun, and we'll try to figure it out in the meantime. But just wanted to say hello and to say thank you and to tell you that I will be back to Dubuque. So look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Have fun.
Yeah, it's too warm otherwise.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing? Good to see Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
All right, we're getting started with that now? Yes. compassion. Judgment is often ill-informed.
I think those are words to live by. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Nice to meet you. Your name is?
Gina.
Gina. Nice to meet you.
We're getting started. Let me put it on. Have some meeting.
Okay, we got it.
Thanks for deciding to run.
Thank you. Thanks for being here and thanks for your service. Yeah, really appreciate
We're
it.
going this way.
Okay. Hi.
Julia,
Nice to meet you too. Got it.
I think they're introducing me. Thank you
Right
very
on.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks
Nice
for
to
being
meet
here.
you. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for having us out. I'm going this way. Hey. Right now. Thanks, Beto. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. There are a number of people who are working together on this campaign.
How are you paying for it?
What's that?
How are you paying for it? You got money coming in?
We've raised money that allows us to do this.
Please report to the kitchen.
More recently than you.
Really?
Please report to the kitchen.
Showed up since yesterday.
You must have brought this weather. Yeah. Hi, thank you. Thanks for having us out. Wow. Hi, good to see you. Hi. Thank you for being here. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having us out. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for having us. Hi. Hi there. Nice to meet you as well. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you. Hi.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having us out. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Can we go back here? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hope they let you all in.
Nice to meet you, Congressman.
Hey, how are you? I'm assuming I'm going to the right place. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you for your service. So much. I appreciate that. Yeah. Bye. Nice to meet you too.
So folks, as we start the program here, I think it's important beforehand. Hey, come on. Before we get real excited, I think it's that we need to just take a moment of silence for what we witnessed that tragedy in New Zealand. I think we need to just take a moment to remember what has occurred. And now that we have all of your attention, want to just introduce a few people. My son Mitchell was supposed to be here. He's somewhere between me and the Fortnite, I'm not sure. But want to start by introducing my wife Stephanie.
Way to go, Steph.
My daughter Alyssa. And the SWAT officer Easton. So we owe a few thank yous. First of which is to Stephanie. I'm not 100% sure if I'm sleeping on the couch tonight or not. What we got going on.
I got an empty couch at the motel.
But actually, when I told her we were doing an event tonight and that our plans changed and we're having a presidential candidate, and she said, it better be who I think it is. So I'm actually not. And also to Mitchell, who's not here. He's somewhere in the house, but he was supposed to be at a Corn Cob Nationals tomorrow wrestling, and we took a pass on that in order to put this event together. Thank you. The third person I want to thank is my cousin Brandon Knoll, who's doing audio and video tonight. When I realized the numbers that we were going to have, I knew that your voice couldn't carry that well. None of ours could. So I asked him if he'd do it. He sent another job to a colleague of his, and he volunteered to do this. If it's possible, I wouldn't mind if a couple people passed the hat, try and make this guy recoup a few of the bucks that he probably would have made otherwise. Thank you. So the message I wanted to pass on is that we deserve better. I mean, I can start with the president and talk about a bunch of stuff, but the bottom line is we deserve better. Yes. We deserve Beto.
We deserve
more. I suspect that he's probably going to elaborate on why he's a much better option. So I'll let you take that. But up and down, we can do better. When we look at our Senate race that's coming up this this election cycle. She thinks that it's doing families a favor when she will take time from your Social Security and let you use that for family medical leave. We deserve better. She became famous for a commercial that says it would make them squeal, and the only people that are squealing are Iowans.
Absolutely.
Folks across this country.
Absolutely.
And you hope when people go to DC, it doesn't change who they are. That she'd remember her Iowa roots, but she's changed. And she's changed enough that when she went to DC, she actually claimed residency there. She also did it here, which was illegal, and she has to pay $2,000 back to the folks in DC because she couldn't claim residency there. We can do better. When we're looking at the legislature, what the governor's doing right now, again, I could spend the next 10 minutes talking about the things that they're doing wrong. Talking about how they privatize Medicaid, and it's failing American families across the state. You know, we can talk about how they're underfunding our education system at all levels. We can talk about how they want to politicize judges, how they're appointed. We deserve better. We can talk about how they want to reinstitute the death penalty. We can do better. You know, even in Dubuque County, and it's not just a political thing. I think it's important. When you look at it, we can do better.
Yeah.
Talking about deserving better, what do I want? I want somebody that's real, that's not afraid to be themselves, that will open up, talk about everything they can bring to the table, but even some of the mistakes they've made. I want someone that, the one knock I heard from Beto, from a friend of mine that's a consultant, said he doesn't run a typical campaign. And I scratched my head and thought, is that a negative? I'm not sure it is. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen a normal campaign win in a long time. You know, but I also want somebody that has a lot of political courage. And when I think of that, me personally, we got big shoes to fill. You know, I had a dad who did a lot of great things as a legislator. 10 years ago, he did something that wasn't popular. He supported marriage equality in Iowa. Nobody was on board with it. He passed civil rights for the LGBTQ communities. And when the mob called because they weren't happy that he was going to put a cap on car title loan companies, he wasn't intimidated. That's one of the things that we're going to need in a candidate today. You know, it's also something that gets results and will work across the aisle. I was excited when I had 20 Republicans from around the state say I was the best person for my re-election last November. I think it's important that you have some of that can work across the aisle. Now that said, I definitely believe in our democratic ideas, and that's why I started County Idea, which is designed to help county candidates across the state. We helped elect about 35 more Democrats at county level, and we helped bring a lot of infrastructure to all those campaigns. Now I want to thank Beto for coming to Dubuque, giving up his time from his family, and being willing to do this. You know, I think a lot of times we can't gauge what it takes to do what he's doing. I'm doing it on a micro level. I always made a promise to Steph that, you know, families first, period. And that's always, you know, been my priority. But it's one of those that sometimes that squeal that they're talking about, that they're doing, whether it's from DC or Des Moines to us here in Iowa, it's getting louder and louder, and we need more people to step up. And it is time for a new generation of leadership. And that's why Beto coming to Dubuque, coming to Iowa, and talking about his message, it's incredibly important. Now, before we get too far, we got a small gift for Beto that I wanted to hand off that I thought might be appropriate given the time of the year.
Sorry.
And it's nothing too political. Comes across. So again, let's give a very warm welcome to the next President of the United States, and the person that, I don't know if anybody's done it yet, but I want to be the first to endorse your campaign for President of the United States.
How's everybody feeling tonight? I the entire Murphy family, Stephanie, John, Alyssa, Easton, Mitchell. Mitchell right here. Hey, bud, right here. Bye. Pat Murphy, everyone who came together and brought all of us together tonight at this incredibly important moment for our country. I want to thank everyone who's down in the basement right now, who's listening and watching this via a live stream. We got a chance to say hello to you earlier. Basement, are you out there? And I want to thank Pat and her daughter, to whom I said hello, and her daughter revealed that it's Pat's birthday tonight. Pat, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pat. Happy birthday to you.
I love that John talked so warmly and powerfully about his children and about family. He referred to my kids, Ulysses, who is the same age as Mitchell, 12 years old, his sister Molly, who's 10, their little brother Henry, who is 8 years old. When we thought about making this decision to run to serve our country, I felt two conflicting powers in my life connected to my family. I felt an extraordinary pull to stay home in El Paso, the town in which I was raised, the town in which Amy and I are raising those kids where they go to the same world-class public schools that I attended, getting a chance to be with them